Thank you for joining me today. We are looking and reviewing the Punch Classico. This is the London Club EMS. It's a 5x40 ring gauge. Let's review this puppy. So I decided to bring out the coffee, and then I picked up a nice little poke bowl just for lunch. Last time I was smoking that CAO cigar, I got pretty sick because I didn't eat anything. So normally do my cut, normally do my intro with me lighting it, everything. I just wanted to get this out of the way. It's a pretty small cigar. It looks like it's going to burn pretty quick. Probably half an hour smoke here. Right now I got it burning, somewhat even. Still got that side to work on. On the light off, very bad taste. This is almost very tobacco-y. It's almost like getting no flavors from it. Not sure if that's just because of how bad the cigar is. Now, I will be honest, I did go to Total Wine today. Now, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, that's where I was shopping first for my cigars when I barely started back in December. Ever since then, I've been going to Mission Pipe Shop right there off the Almaden, or the Alameda, right there, downtown San Jose. But, so far, not liking this cigar. It's real bitter. I walked inside, they have a self-automated humidifier, and their cigars sit for a while. They got some cigars sitting in the sun. This wasn't sitting in the sun, but it's a $5, $6 cigar, and I can already, taste the quality. I felt for it to make sure it wasn't squishy. This, though, seems very dried now that I'm looking at it, and that could be a problem because I could just be smoking tobacco leaf without smoking all of the preservative, or not the preservatives, but without all that naturalness to it. So right now I'm just getting a burning smoke flavor with a little bit of earthiness at the very end, and honestly it's not doing it for me on this cigar. So we'll see where it's at the quarter way. So I'm trying this with the coffee, guys. I can't seem to like this. I might end up putting it out right now. It's just that bad. I mean, it complements the coffee, but as far as coffee complementing this, it barely does anything. It honestly, this might be a bad cigar because I've never had anything taste this awful before. I'm not trying to give anything bad against Punch because, if I had two of their cigars and they were both very decent, but this one's not doing it for me. It comes in, it's a very bad mouthfeel. It doesn't feel pleasant, and then the taste itself doesn't feel pleasant. There are earthy tones to this cigar, but it's not until the very aftertaste of that said cigar. But the overall trying to enjoy it so far, when it's reaching its quarter of the waypoint, it's just not a very nice cigar. I mean, it didn't have any issues with the wrapper or anything. In fact, it's quite hard. And so that could be a sign that it's dried out, and I could just not be getting anything from it other than just dried up leaf, and that's awful too. And again, I did that to myself by going to Total Wine today, just because I happened to be in the area, and I just didn't want to take a drive because it takes me, more than a few minutes to get down to the shop where I usually go. But yeah, the Punch, the Classico, the London Club EMS, not doing it for me. It smells like a regular burning cigar, but it's not a pleasant one either. It's just tobacco smokes. Usually most cigars I've had, they have a pleasant smell in the tobacco, whereas this one right here just smells like it's tobacco. And I know what you guys know by that, but yeah, I mean, it does give off a very pleasant amount of smoke. But what I've noticed, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like white specks along the ashy areas. You guys see right there, they're kind of like, little peppery spots, right? I don't know if that's normal. I've never seen that in cigar ash before. I could just have never noticed it before, but this is my first time seeing it, and the fact that it's not tasting so good, it probably has something to do with the fact that the cigar is moldy, the cigar is dried out, and definitely don't know. It's starting to lighten up, so it's definitely a little squishier right here, but it's just not a good tasting cigar. That hit was a little bit better, but we'll see where it goes at the halfway point. But guys, I think this is a total bust. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is going to be at the end of this video. Just stay tuned until then. All right, so sorry guys, I'm gonna let it burn out. I can't enjoy this cigar. It's absolutely, in my opinion, disgusting, and I'm not trying to hate. It could be just due to the fact that the cigar itself lost its quality inside of that humidor in Total Wine. But then again, I lit this with, you know, matches, and they should have added a flavor profile to it, and unfortunately that couldn't save it. I tried having coffee with it, couldn't save it. I'm not sure if it was the food, but even then, it just, the smoke mouthfeel is unpleasant. The aroma itself is unpleasant, and just there's no flavor to it other than just like burning tobacco. So this very may well be a dried up cigar. I mean, it wasn't to the point where I got it and it was cracking. It was just firm. And so I know it's not completely dried out, but also I just, there was a little bit of earthiness in there. It's a no for me with that cigar. I don't like it. It was just awful. Almost to the point, just like, man, I don't want to smoke cigars anymore. But no, it just wasn't a good smoke. How are you guys? Avoid it. It's the Punch London Club EMS. It's a 5x40. Try it at your own risk. It's not that great. I didn't like it. Signing off for the day, guys. Should have another video here pretty soon. Take care.